Hey everyone, what is up? My name is Richie. I'm the host of Queer Survivor Midwest, and I am here today to be showing y'all about a fun fantasy draft that me and a few friends of mine did. And since we're already running only 5 minutes late behind schedule, which actually is typical for me. Anyways, we're going to bring in a special guest. The first one I have, a very iconic woman from the Midwest. We have, hi Maris.
Hello. My name's Maris. I'm so excited to be here.
Love to have you on, Maris, as always. We do have our next person who you might recognize them from being the host of Queer Survivor Philly. We have, hi, Will.
We're just running on queer time. We're doing just fine.
Queer time. I love that. And we have an ally who some would say from Survivor Wisconsin Second Chances, just okay, as some would describe him. Hi, Dan.
Hey, I'm very excited to be here and cannot wait to draft.
We will say Dan's wife Trinity was drafting with us. She last minute could not make it today, so one of us is gonna have to talk about how her picks, how they happen. I don't really know the why for behind her picks because you guys drafted really fast when I was at work yesterday. I assumed that y'all were gonna take all day to do it. And then all of a sudden, I was like, oh, shit. Probably shouldn't have said that on live. Anyways, so the big thing is that with this draft, it's going to work similar to how if you've been seeing Survivor Wisconsin, it's going to kind of work where we've already drafted the people we want. And we're going to kind of one by one talk about them. Maybe all of us talk about what our thoughts are on that player at hand. But during the season, as a player is eliminated, their placement is going to be the amount of points they get against them. So say whoever is voted off first in the game is going to get 12 points against them for 12th place. And then say they have another player on their team that gets 7th place. That's an extra 7 points. And then say their third pick wins a season. That's 12 plus 7 plus 1. That's 20 points. That's 4 of you for 3 players each. So, I'm hoping that makes sense. If I didn't explain it well, y'all feel free to chime in. I think I got that explained well, right?
Yeah, typically there's a deduction if you choose the winner. Are we doing it different?
Yeah, it was a deduction of -1, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's been a hectic week on my end. So,
That's Richie.
Yeah, when is it not a hectic week on my end? I think we are going to get started, though. So we did do a fun little wheel spinner thing where it was really fun. I had a little wheel. And what ended up happening is that we had 4 picks. And if I can pull up the friggin' pictures. Okay, that's not going to work then. I had pictures I was going to do to put up next to us, but it's not working right now because StreamYard's homophobic. So the long story short, I can't get the pictures displayed up here, but we do have Maris ended up getting the first pick, and so it was kind of a snake where it went from first to second to third to fourth. For the second picks, it was fourth to third, the second to first person, and then the last pick, it was for the third person, it was first to second to third to fourth. So Maris, do you want to reveal who your first pick was, or do you want me to reveal and then you talk about it?
I would love to reveal it because I have a little preamble with it as well.
All right. And okay. I'll reveal it in 3.
Wait, no, let me reveal it. No.
You to reveal it.
I'm going to reveal it. Okay. I wanted to say that there were so many incredible players, and being the first pick was really tough for me because there were so many people playing who were awesome and a lot of people who I'd seen play before. So I had played Midwest Mayhem with Eva and Tyler. I've seen Davidson and Corndog play. I know how they play. I know they're all incredible players, but I wanted to pick someone who I had never seen play before. So my pick was, ready? Dylan. Great. So Dylan is awesome. Dylan had a great intro video. I know that Dylan knows the game really well because he hosts the watch parties at Pop, and they're always so much fun, and he's on it. I know how social he can be there. I also know that he's really good at speaking to crowds from the watch parties at Pop. And I loved his strategy. Let me see. I took some notes. He said it's his first game, but he's played a lot of orgs. He's going to integrate himself really well and use his like physical strength and his stature. So I feel really good about Dylan, and I can't wait to see him play.
I would definitely say I was very excited when he applied. I was talking to him over the account before apps closed months ago, and like I think he took a couple weeks to finish his application. And a couple days, I was like, Dylan, let's go. I want to see you play. I'm like, Dylan, apply. Dylan, apply. Like, so Dylan is someone who I was definitely excited when I heard that he had applied for the game. Before we go on to the next pick, Dan and Will, what do you two think about Dylan going into the game?
Well, Dylan was one of the people I wanted to draft. I know Will felt differently though. A lot of the same positives. I just got good vibes. Feel like he'd be good socially. People may not know his game as much, so I don't know. Felt like a solid choice. But Will, didn't you have Dylan ranked like dead last or something?
Okay, I did not. First of all, I did not have Dylan ranked dead last. Second of all, I guess I'll give my preamble before I go. I'm a shady bitch. I also don't know these people, so I'm just going off of initial vibes. For me, I think that Dylan is someone who I said I think will take a little time to warm up their first game, but that I think there's someone who, having played 14 games now, I feel like there's a certain people who take a little bit longer their first game to warm up, and then their second game they just like gun for it and they do really, really well. And we've seen that with even people we know in our community who've won their second game. And so yeah, Dylan's nerves just made me a little bit nervous, but I'm hoping that they can shake it off quick and that they can prove me wrong.
Dan, do you happen to know what Trinity thought of Dylan by chance, or?
I do not. I didn't ask.
All right. Well, Dan, I do know someone that you may want to talk about that you will actually know, considering that it was your pick. Oh. So do you want to go talk about your pick, Dan?
Sure, I do. I had pick number 2.
Yes, but your first pick was.
There's a lot of incredible players, as Maris had said. There's anywhere from 1 to 12 incredible players on this cast, and I hope that I picked one of them. So I was debating because if Trinity or Will would pick this person, because I know it'd get like if I could wait and have it get back to me. I had a few up in the air, but ultimately I decided to go with my friend Jake from. I know him from my first season of Survivor Wisconsin. Jake is a quieter player, but he knows what he's doing. He's really good in one-on-one conversations. I know firsthand. Was able to at least convince 3-person lines to turn on each other in order for him to advance to merge. And I know that he's played multiple other LRGs before Wisconsin, and Wisconsin was his worst placement. He had won a game before, and he's also placed highly in, I think, 2 other games. So I know that he has what it takes.
You never told me he won. What the shit? I'm the last one to find that out.
Did you ask?
I mean, I just found out right now, Richie, so you're good.
I just found out he played Survivor Wisconsin.
Maris doesn't watch seasons. She's not on.
We skipped over Con versus Chaos, Maris.
You've heard it here. Maris hates Survivor Wisconsin while she's on it.
No. I watched the first and last episode of Con versus Chaos.
But in that one episode, apparently Jake was not memorable, and that's Maris's take on the season.
I forgot Dick as well.
I think we don't like to forget about him. Moving on. Jokes aside, moving on. Maris and Will, what do you two think about Jake and Jake coming into the season?
So I did watch season 8 in its entirety, and yeah, I forget. I think it was Yellow Tribe or whatever. The poor kids. Dan was one of them. Just got demolished. It was just a rough go of it.
Pink Tribe, Filet Moo.
Whatever it was. Kayla's pink comment. So yeah, I don't know that I got enough time to see Jake fully play. I feel like it sounds like it wasn't his best season, so I don't want to judge based on that. But yeah, I mean, he's a gamer, he has experience, and that's definitely something notable. Especially, I think this is a very diverse cast in that there's like a couple vets, but a lot of newbies. So we just don't really know what to expect. And so I'm curious to see how Jake uses his experience to play into this new game.
Yeah, I agree. I can see Jake doing really well here. Just from the little clip in the Meet the Cast, he obviously knows what he's doing. He's got a plan going in to find that like core group of 4 to trust and work with. He said he doesn't want to be too overbearing. So I think he knows what he's coming in with and how to work it. I see him going pretty far in this.
Yeah. And if there's any cycling challenge or owning a bearded dragon challenge, he's going to win automatically.
I love that. I do know he can cycle a lot because I think he told us after Conference's Chaos last year that he was like he cycled like what was it like 35 miles a day or something like. I know he did that recently from what he told me. So I was like, that's amazing. Like my fat ass can barely cycle 10 miles a day. So on a bicycle. I'm trying to think. So moving on to Trinity's first pick, who I really wish she was here to do it. But what?
I thought she is here.
It'd be great if you could do it as Trinity, Richie, just to give us the full experience.
I was so half gone from karaoke last week. And I don't have the glasses, so.
Okay, well, what is your non-Trinity impression of her?
Oh my gosh, guys! Dan is gonna be so mad at me for picking him because he's gonna say it's so stereotypical that I'd pick him, but I'm picking my GG Alliance and Corndog. So bad. It's a bad impression.
That was the best thing ever. I love that.
Was that Trinity?
That was Trinity.
My wife?
That was your wife.
Is my wife here?
Yeah.
My wife, Dan? I swear to God,
My
don't
wife.
start saying that.
Yes, I'm surprised when you pick Corndog.
I have to check in the group chat about why, unless, Dan, you remember why Trinity picked Corndog.
Because she loves Corndog.
Yeah, I think she literally just said, I'm picking Corndog with a green heart. I don't think she really gave any explanation. I think it was kind of expected.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I mean, I said earlier about, who is it, Dylan? Yeah, that we've seen a lot of people who do like relatively well in their first season, but sometimes the first game jitters gets the better of them, and then the second game they just soar. And I think Corndog is a great person to have that happen to. This is his second game. I could see this being a big turnaround opportunity for him, where he really learned a lot from his first season and did relatively well. That I could see him going very far. So I think it's a strong pick.
I agree. I think Corndog did really well in season 11, and I think he'll take even more of that strategy here and use it for him. I wanted to say that my best friend has the same mushroom shirt and glasses that he was wearing in the Meet the Cast, which is just kind of crazy. You know, I was like, okay, Corndog, I love that energy. I also love that he's been engrossing himself in the LRG world and already recognizes Eva and Tyler from Midwest Mayhem. He's done his homework. And I love Midwest Mayhem. It's a long watch, so that's a lot of homework to do. And I love that he said he might want to have another Girls and Gays Alliance because that seems to be the whole cast, and that's awesome.
I was about to say that, like, I also just realized he does have a mushroom shirt on. I kept forgetting that mushroom shirt for some reason the entire day.
You just picturing him shirtless?
Sure, Dan, whatever floats your boat. I know where you're thinking of now.
What?
What are you thinking of with Corndog, Dan?
Oh, my thoughts on
The season.
It's just now it's segue. I love Corndog. I just saw Corndog play on Survivor Wisconsin, and he didn't play an idol. So hopefully he plays an idol if he has to this time around. Cousin. Oh, Rich Dog. Cousin. Got it. Sorry, Corndog. I just like to say Corndog. And he's going to do great.
I can't. I need a second. We're not even 50. We're not even the full.
I was gonna say, and I know we're tight on time, so I can go.
Yeah, let's get it. Yeah. So Will, you're next.
So I was next, and I got
first
two back-to-back picks because we snake drafted it.
Yeah.
And I
Let's
got
talk
my
about
top 2 picks. So I know I'll break it down. I got my top 2 picks. I want that to be publicly known. No shade to the rest of the cast, but y'all are sleeping on these 2. I was so happy. Like I said in the group chat, I thought Amaris was going to take my number 1 pick, who is going to be the winner of the season without a shadow of a doubt, and that is Queen Eva. I loved their energy. The fact that they've won a game before, and clearly, even just the way they were talking aside, like resume aside, you can just tell that they are someone who understands the game of Survivor and has a lot of power and control, but also knows to scale it back. They also seem like someone who's smart in the sense that, usually femme folks get overlooked in these games. As much as I hate it, it's practicality that happens. They seem like someone who's maybe a little physically shorter. I could see them be very much using these things to their advantage to downplay what I consider to be a very big threat. So I'm super excited to see them at the final tribal. I'll be shocked if they don't.
Yeah, I think this is another excellent pick. I really wanted Eva next, so I was really bummed that Will stole her from me. Again, Eva and I played Midwest Mayhem together, and we were never on the same tribe, but we got to talk only a little bit in like the pregame, and I was already like so drawn to her. She has such a welcoming personality. And then to find out that she's played the games before, not only that, she's won a game before, that's no surprise. So I could see her going really far here.
Yeah, Eva's a good pick. I don't have much to add other than what's already been stated. I knew of Midwest Mayhem and of the win and the Survivor Chicago, I think it is, All Stars. So yeah, I think she'll fit right in. She'll do well. Good pick, Will. Good job.
Thank you.
Dang, I'm curious. Was that the Survivor Chicago that you and Will played in, or is that the other one?
No, there's another one.
I thought that was the one that you played in.
No, which is why I didn't know of Eva prior. And yeah, the only person I knew going into this was Jake and Corndog. But anyway, so my next pick was Davidson. I feel that from the way that they described their game, it feels very similar to me. People are usually threatened by them being more of a physical powerhouse. They're trying to think of how to use that to their advantage. Also trying to downplay the social strengths that they have and just try to focus on that target thing. So I felt like I resonated with that. It also made me think, I don't know if they're going to make it to a final tribal, but I love my 5th to 7th resume. And so I don't need to pick a winner. I just need to pick someone who's going to help me with points. And so while I would love to see him go all the way and maybe teach me how to finally make it to final tribal with that same strategy, because I haven't clocked it yet, I'm also trying to think smarter, not harder. And I want to have certainty that I'm going to have someone who's going to make it far in the game. So happy to have him on the team.
Yeah, this was a Will pick. Saw it coming from a mile away. I mean, but I really wanted Davidson on my team too, because the physical threat is like obvious, but he's a social threat too. I mean, I know he's played some of these games before too, so I just think he can do both, and hopefully manage his threat level along the way. But yeah, good pick, Will.
Yeah, I agree. I also would have taken Davidson in a heartbeat. He's obviously a physical challenge threat and will help his tribe win challenges. But I think socially and strategically, he's really good too. I know he also played Trader Chicago, and I believe was a traitor. So I know that there's some ability to be duplicitous and lie in there, and I think that will really come in handy in this game.
Well, now I'm even happier because as the first trader winner of Chicago, Chicago Traders, we are even more aligned. So Davidson, I'm excited. Thanks, Maris.
All right, so that's really good for Davidson. We now have our second wraparound started. Now the next one was from Trinity. So I have to beat Trinity apparently because that's what Dan wants.
That's what the
oh my gosh, guys, Dan's gonna hate me for picking them, but I'm gonna be picking Audrey. I think Audrey has potential, and I'd love to I'd like to have less guys picked immediately. That sounds right? That sounds like something.
Right.
I have Trinity's permission for this, I think, right, Dan?
Sure. And that's exactly what she said. It's like you were there when she made the pick. So perfect quote. She started the intro video and alphabetically she was first. And so she's like, oh, I like her. We'll draft her.
Period.
Anyone else have any thoughts for Audrey going into the game?
I would just say, like, she's someone else who really seemed to lean into the nerves. So that's not to say that you can't get over them in a round or two. In a one-day game, things move so fast, it can also catapult you out of that very quickly. Underneath the nerves, they definitely just like, who was it? Tyler, did we say? No. Sorry. Dylan. Both people who I like felt connected to on a personal level right away. So it's really just a matter of overcoming that. And yeah, I don't have names broken down by tribe, but I do think that that also plays into it. Like having someone like a Corndog on your tribe could definitely help you come out of your nerves pretty quickly. So I'm excited to see them play and see what they got.
Yeah, I agree. I think the nerves were really apparent, but she also does seem really sweet and obviously has a strategy coming in. She said she wants to stay low key, fly under the radar at first. I hope she just doesn't fly too far under the radar that it ends up hurting her. But I think if she can really like get her claws in and get a good group formed, then she could be a really like under the radar threat post-merge.
You're muted. But next is Dan.
You're muted.
You're still muted.
Thank you, Davidson. God damn it. Dan, you're up with your next pick.
Yes. I was happy to see him on the board. I took Tyler. I don't know a lot about Tyler. I'm not super caught up on Midwest Mayhem. I know he played in Midwest Mayhem. I know he's played other Survivor games prior. And he just seems to have a cool head on his shoulders. He got pretty decently far in Midwest Mayhem as well. And he just has that look, you know, like the look where he could look at a camera and wink and stars would come out. And I think we'll be seeing stars from Tyler's game.
Absolutely, Dan. I could not have said it better. No, I was pretty jealous of this pick because Tyler is an Iowa king, and I am also from Iowa. So I really wanted to get Tyler on my tribe as well. But I think he's also a previous winner. He has played these games, and he'll know what to do in this to make it far.
Dan said that Davidson is a Will pick, which I don't disagree with. I think that Tyler is very much a Dan pick. I support it though. I mean, as was clocked, I forget if it was season 7 or 8 of my gosh, Wisco, Survivor Wisconsin. If you're driving from Iowa, yeah, I think it was 8 with Dick. If you're driving from Iowa, you're dedicated to these games. So I love a vet. I love someone who's going to come in with that experience. And even more to my point about it being a Dan pick, saying that he wants to lay low until the very end and then he's going to strike to ensure that he gets to final 3 seats. Very on par. So we'll see if he can make that happen.
I almost started talking again. I caught it this time. My computer's slow. Anyways, but yeah, it's a really good pick. I think Tyler. I mean, I can't say too much because honestly I do know what happens. But when Tyler did apply, I really was looking at it and like, wow, like Tyler basically won like Survivor Iowa, I think it was, and then he
basically,
it was Midwest Mayhem, which I mean, yeah, I've been keeping up with Midwest Mayhem, so I do know Tyler went pretty far into it. So, Dan, you have anything for Tyler else you want to say?
I said it when I made him pick.
I think we're on to
Dan.
Yes.
I know we're on to Maris's second pick, and then we'll talk about your second pick, and then Marissa goes back to you for your third pick. So,
woohoo! All right, this next one I'm excited for. This pick has a lot of personality. My second pick is Kay. Kay is 19 years old. Awesome. She goes to UW Minnesota. She's played before in a college game. She was not happy to get 8th place out of 20. I think 8th place is pretty good. So I like someone with that kind of drive. She is a self-described shady bitch, triple agent, and dick. What more can we say about her? Except that her boyfriend is also playing the game. So she's dating Ryder. No one else knows her or Ryder. So they have a built-in alliance. I'm thinking that's a leg up. And I am just overall really excited to see Kay play. If she goes early, that's going to be a disservice to all of the viewers.
I would agree. I was living on a hope and a prayer that no one else was going to pick Hay, so I could pick her up last. The way she described herself, as you recapped perfectly, Maris, is exactly the kind of player I would love on my team. I love a shady bitch, surprise, surprise. I love a villain story. And oftentimes with players that are newer to the game, they kind of have to figure that out as they play, but she knows coming in, she's had enough game experience and she's just owning it, which I absolutely love. So very curious to see how that will bode with this cast.
And I do want to say for K season, I know Survivor Twin Cities does a mix of like 1 days and like semester long. I believe K season was one of the, I think if I recall correctly, the most recent semester long game they did in Twin Cities.
You have to have so much stamina to play those games. I don't think I could do it.
Agreed.
Dan, what do you have to say for Kay?
Kay's great.
And that's all she wrote then. Okay.
Everyone already said so much. I only know her from her intro video, and it's been said. She's great.
One more thing I liked about Kay was that after saying she was a shady bitch, she said, "I won't play the same again." And I was a little disappointed by that. But then at the end of the video, she brought me back by saying, "I'm excited to be a shady bitch again. It's my calling in life." So she took me on a roller coaster there.
I was this close to actually naming that as a pregame interview episode because that quote alone just made me laugh so hard while editing it. And it was like, I usually don't put quotes in when I edit pregame interview episodes, but that quote alone was so funny. And I just started laughing so hard because I was like, it's just the funniest pregame interview quote I've ever heard going into any game. So
not to draw too much parallel between this and Survivor Wisconsin because they're different things, but she did remind me in a lot of ways like Kayla, someone who's still trying to figure out what gameplay is going to get to the end, but enjoying being a shady bitch, but trying to limit it in some capacity to improve social game, and all the while just trying to figure out like how to better improve gameplay to get to the end. So, I've loved Kayla, so I'm excited. I'm going to love Kay too. So very, very jealous that you grabbed her.
Kayla.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, no, don't say it.
All right, so
and now it's my turn again.
Yeah, it's your turn. I was about to say, do you want to start with your third pick?
Awesome. My third and final pick. I think I really lucked out in the draft order here with the wheel because now I get to pick Wade. Wade, he had kind of a short video, but all around just seemed to have great vibes, great energy in it. He also drove 4 hours, so he's a little sleepy, but I couldn't even tell. His energy was through the roof. He said he played in one LRG before, and it didn't go well, but he's going to change it this time, and he knows he needs to hit the ground running and make connections quickly. So I think if he can really get in with the Yellow Tribe and maybe with our more social players like a Corndog on the tribe, he'll be smooth sailing.
Dan, Will, what else do you want to say about Wade that Marison already say?
I like Wade. He was on my short list of who I wanted to get back to me. It was similar, just good vibes. He just seems like someone that could just talk to you about anything and just have it be a positive interaction. And that could go a long way in these kind of games. You want to be around people that you want to be around, you know?
I'm always saying that. Yeah, I agree with Maris. I think having him with Corndog on the same tribe could go one of two ways. Either they could be looked at as the yappers among the rest of the tribe, or it could really help bode well for Wade to shake off that tired energy, be even more of the extrovert that we saw in the intro video, and really use that to project a strong social game.
All right, I love that. All right, let's go on to Dan, your final pick whenever you want to talk about this person.
Yeah, out of the people left in the draft, I felt that Ryder had a lot of upside potential. Ryder's played in his words, kind of been like a boomer bust where he's had some bad experiences in mini type games. But he's also had some really good placings in games that were a little bit longer. So hopefully he can find that stride here. And he's got an added bonus advantage of dating Kay. So he's already got a secret ally in the game that could also potentially further his game for him.
Yeah, I think like Wade and Corndog might be the big energy on the yellow tribe. I think Ryder is going to bring a lot of energy to the green tribe. And if they vibe with that, that can go really well. I do like the K upside. If they can make it to the merge, it would be a great secret alliance because no one here knows they're dating. I was curious, he did mention a group of 2 who know each other during the pregame, and I'm curious about who that would be because he seemed to want to either align with them or vote them out very quickly.
Yeah, I picked up on that too, and I was thinking the same thing. I was wondering if maybe he knows about Midwest Mayhem, or if he's just having a misperception of how people are interacting at the like social hour prior. But yeah, curious to see what more unfolds there. And I liked Ryder a lot. I think the only reason I kind of bumped him down on my list is actually the opposite. I'd be concerned about the relationship with Kay, even though no one knows. Just very easy to have, not even necessarily have that slip, but just the way that you naturally interact with your partner is going to be different than someone you've met that day. And people just pick up on that, or at least, I don't know, I would. You can't really hide that, I think, or at least it's very difficult. So I worry about them a little bit, but I agree with what everyone else said. I think he seems to really have a good hold on the game, and I'm excited to see what they have to show.
Yeah. He's my ride or die.
I love how you basically took that from the group chat because that's how I'm going to talk about. And I do have word for word what Trinity said before she said her third pick.
Just like her too.
Careful, man. Damn it, Dan. I was going to pick Ryder. I picked Zach. And that's all she wrote.
Yeah, well, Zach says he won money from a TV show, but did not name the show, possibly for, legal rights or reasons.
And he doesn't want to say the L word, Dad.
L word.
Because he's lying about being a lawyer.
Oh, of course, the L word.
Yeah. Because, Richie, how much is the cash prize for this?
$300.
$300. He said people might not want to award him $300 if they know he's a lawyer, which I love. I liked Zach a lot. I think he made the most of his pregame confessional out of anyone here. I think his confessionals for the rest of the season are going to be great because some people took more prodding with like extra questions, but he talked the whole time and told us everything we needed to know on just that one question. Zach, I see you here in the comments. What show did you win money on? I really want to know.
I was very disappointed to not get Zach. I'm happy with who I got, so we'll talk about that more in a second. But I was really hoping to get I'd arguably say like top 3. I got my top 2, so Zach would have been probably tied with my third. But it happens. I think that being said, I think he's a great pick. An attorney is always great at talking. Obviously, it would make a great final tribal speech. As Amara said, I think he really used a lot of the time, and we really got to know him, which also just inherently helps favor a little bit. I think he's going to be a really strong contender. Should I go with you?
Well, actually, I think Corey just said it.
I don't think Corndog just said it. No. So should I go now?
Yes, you can finally talk about your final pick, Will, which is the 12th and final person of the cast. Will, do you want to say her name?
Happily. So I have Randy as my final pick. And here's the first thing I will say is that Randy is not a final pick person, and that Richie in Heroes vs. Villains was the final pick for the snake draft. And I did not choose Richie. That was my mistake. And I actually would have won the draft had I chosen him. So I think people are equally going to regret not choosing Randy this season, because I think the points will be the deciding factor. Time will tell. That being said, I really liked how Randy had mentioned wanting to play similar to Amelia. We all know Amelia from Survivor Wisconsin. And yeah, I'm curious to see how that looks. On the surface, just from the Meet the Cast, I actually see Randy in the complete opposite direction. Amelia is very in your face, kind of like pandering to the camera, very like rah, rah, rah. Randy seems more like a quiet, silent killer type. And so I'm curious if they're just kind of waiting to like build us up and build the suspense, or if they might be a little bit misguided in how their best gameplay is going to work. Just based on their own natural personality. But, you know, these intro videos are just a snippet into someone's personality. So I'm excited to get to know them more and see if they're going to be more of that Amelia, or if they go a different direction that might work better for them.
Yeah, I just wanted a little bit more from Randy's video. I think I watched my friend Amelia play a lot, and I want to play just like her is iconic, and Amelia's done well. I would just want to know a little bit more about what she knows and what her specific strategy is. But I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I got to meet Randy at Amelia's bar, and they're great. Great personality, so hoping that'll show more in social interactions. But yeah, there wasn't a ton to go off of, I guess, in the intro video, because it was very short and sweet. Just love Amelia, let's be Amelia. Which is not a bad strategy.
Right, and that was kind of the only big thing for making a pregame interview episode, was the fact that Randy didn't give a lot. Like, she didn't really say much of anything within a pregame interview. So it was a little bit of a hard thing to really think about, like, if you're looking at this not knowing anything that happens, like, how do you think Randy's going to do in the game? But the Amelia shout out was just chef's kiss, perfect. Like, I mean, Amelia's an icon, and I will say Amelia was also on production, so I mean,
oh, that's what Wade was saying. Is that his name, that tune?
That's making more sense.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. We thought about something else, Wade. I was like, Wade, I don't know. Now we get that. Now we get that.
It's like, there's Wade again, just saying things.
Wade's miss.
Classic Wade.
He says, name that tune. I'm like, what tune?
Wade's
No,
miss.
I knew. I guess I thought that we're on the same page.
What's the plot? 86K?
Zach, you made me the happiest man in the world.
You're right. He didn't need $300.
No one would want to give him that.
Is the plot of the show like you hear a tune and you name it?
Yeah, so it's like you hear just, if I remember correctly, it's just like 5 seconds of audio of just like instrumental, and you have to figure out what song it is. I think it's like multiple choice, kind of like Want to Be a Millionaire. I could be wrong.
When that's one of the challenges, we know that Zach is set.
I'm not saying anything about what challenges are coming up. The one thing I will say is that there are a lot of varying types of challenges throughout the game. Some that I think will definitely shock people, because I think if you've seen anything I host, you know, I definitely like to make varying types of challenges. From like anything could be very physical to just the most social challenges to anything
but
that
could always be ping pong balls.
I actually forgot the ping pong balls actually this time. So that is actually the one thing that is not there is ping pong balls. And so
because you gave them back to Devin.
No, actually, I have my own. No, I have my own. Mine must, because I forgot them because I was on 4 hours of sleep the night before.
I have a question.
I'm on 4 hours of sleep. Actually, no. Heroes vs. Villains, I was on 3 hours of sleep, so I can't say that.
So I have a question. So I already said that my answer is Eva, but who do you? Well, obviously Richie can't say. So Dan and Maris, who do you think is going to win this season, or who's most likely to win? Doesn't have to be on your team.
I gotta go, Dylan.
Period.
It's a 3-way tie for me between Jake, Tyler, and Ryder. I think
Wow, so specific, Dan.
they all make final 3, and then it's a 3-3-3
I'll
vote,
continue.
and they all
Dan's
win.
doing a prop bet. Yeah.
Do we know what Trinity's winner pick is? Or can
Corndog.
Probably Corndog.
Gotta be corn
Wait,
dog.
can we confirm this and hear her scream from across her house, Dan?
Maybe. 1 second. Let me mute so I can yell for her.
Okay. Trinity's miss if she actually just walks in here and like screams out her winner pick.
No, she said no.
You won't give us her winner pick?
No, she's talking to our aunt right now. And I didn't know that, so I was yelling over
What
them.
the shit, Trinity? Dan, take the laptop to her. I need to talk to her.
It's plugged in.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
gonna happen.
yeah.
Richie, can we expect any Rich Dog trivia this season?
I don't want to say too much as to what happens, what challenges coming up. I think there are a lot of unique challenges. I'm just trying to think of what I can say without spoiling them. There is a really good physical challenge early on that I don't want to say anything.
How good
about
is it?
what is. I'm not saying anything. And Dad, if I swear to God, if you got spoiled, I swear to God, I'm gonna mute you right now. I can't remember, but there's a lot of very fun challenges that happen this season. I'm trying to think of what else I can say without spoiling anything. I don't know. I don't know if there's really too much I could say that wouldn't accidentally spoil, but there's a lot of unique challenges. There is one from a Survivor game I hosted in college that I did at one point during the season. I won't say when, but I kind of adapted it. So it's a really fun one that I'm excited to see. I don't know if I can say much more than that, but
Oh my god, I thought that said some dildo.
That's
Dilbo will get your mind out of the gutter. That's why
Yeah.
Matt Essman
I don't know
will.
what dildo is. Oh, is that Dylan?
Yes,
Okay,
will.
got
That's
it.
like I think his Instagram tag. Or a part of it. Do y'all have any other questions? Audience for any of us, or like you three for me?
When are you casting me for Queer Survivor Midwest All Stars with Maris?
We're going right to All Stars.
Yeah, we're going right to All Stars.
Yeah.
I will actually say season 2, if I can find the damn thing I had for it. Season 2 apps are actually open now. I don't know when it's gonna be. I'm thinking either I have like a couple months in mind. I'm not sure. I'm debating between like a January winter season. I'm debating between like a June or July season next year. It's gonna be in 2027 regardless. But season 2 apps are open. So if anyone watching wants to apply for season 2, apply now. It's a really fun time. I definitely know it'll be a fun time. Actually, I almost said something I shouldn't have, but I can't say too much yet. But I'm debating a lot right now. But season 2 apps are open. Link is in the description. Go follow our Instagram at Queer Survivor Midwest because the application link is also in there.
Also, we're casting for Queer Survivor Philly, so if you know anyone who's on the East Coast who's queer and wants to play Survivor and not in the Midwest, come talk to me.
Thanks, Will. No.
Oh, excellent question from Wade.
Oh, actually, yeah, Wade got a question. When does the first episode come out?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of editing it right now. I think, as I've told some people, my laptop is a piece of shit. It is 8 years old, and it's kind of on its last legs. The Adobe software I've been using is also on its last 2 months before it's discontinued. The goal is to have it out on Sunday and to do Sunday episodes. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to have it out by Sunday. So
You should have Zach give you some of his Name That Tune money to get a new computer for editing Queer Survivor Midwest.
Zach's gonna watch us later, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
He was in the chat earlier. It's if he
He
should
was
be
watching it
now.
on mute. He was watching it on mute.
Everybody on mute.
Richie, you know that meme trend that's like spoilers without context?
That's
Have
just
you heard
Richie.
of that? Can you give us some words that are spoilers but without context?
I had to think about it for a couple minutes. If you guys want to ask
Okay.
questions while I think about that, because that's a really good one.
Just some little Easter eggs for us to look forward to as we watch.
God, this is really. I have one in mind, but I have to think of. God, I almost said something that really would have spoiled this season, but I was like, I can't say that because then that's giving away too much with the adjective I almost just said. I think one word that can describe some pretty, not just one, but maybe like some other fun moments in the season that I don't think it gives much away is tree.
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 Love a tree.
Tree and God, I'm trying to think. 'Cause that's a really good one. Like, I really want to say more, but I don't know what else I can really say for because I don't want to give away too much. But I'll try to think of more. If I can think of more before we end the stream, I'll definitely let you guys know. Corndog said, if you had to plan a quintessential queer challenge ideas for season 2, what would a fun challenge idea be? Maybe I would have to hit you up with this one, Corndog, because I'm afraid if I say too much that it would spoil what is and is not coming up this season. Wait, queer icon trivia like that?
That's good. Lip sync is good.
That's good.
The femmes doing all the work while the masks just sit around and watch and then take credit for it.
Oh.
Queer history.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to think because it's like I don't want to. I have to be careful what I say because I don't want to spoil challenges that we do and don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Gross food with glitter. Who are you, Lisa from BB26?
One of actually to Corndog's point, one of my favorites that I borrowed from Queer Survivor New York for Queer Survivor Philly is instead of idle hands, it's wig snatching.
I really wanted to. Fun fact, I wanted to play Queer Survivor New York, and they said I couldn't because I didn't live in New York, and I was so mad. I was mad about it because my friend Lindsay from Doom Traders won like her first LRG was Gay Survivor New York 4. She won it, and then I was like, I want to play. She's like, they usually only cast locally. I'm like, shit. Okay.
Yeah, they only cast New York, but Stunvivor is another queer game in New York that doesn't limit to New York only.
I have to look that up then because I
think they actually. There's also I think I don't know how long it's been going on or if it's new like this, but there's also a Queer Survivor in LA. They're popping up more and more.
There's a lot of allergies I've been looking at lately. There was one I was thinking of applying to recently. I think it was in like Georgia, but then the dates didn't work out, so I was like, I can't do that one, and I was so mad. We have a question from Jimmy. Is Dan doing all right? Dan, how are you today?
He's doing okay.
The fact that that's a joke that made it on a second chance, I swear to God. I didn't even know I said it until like there was like Willie. You were the one who said it to me. You were like, Richie, you're doing too much.
I always say that, but in the best way, Richie. In the best way.
This is really good. I'm still trying to think of the other question that like you asked before, Maris, because like.
And Richie, I have another question while you think. This is for everyone. If we could see one former Survivor player play Queer Survivor Midwest, who would you want to see play?
In terms of like someone we played an LRG with, or
no, like a CBS Survivor.
Oh, okay, I like that. Okay, I'll have you guys go first while I try to think of the I'll have y'all go first.
I'm literally Googling Queer Survivor players because I don't know Survivor well enough to know who's queer.
Scout is an iconic answer. Would love to see Parv here. Would love
Todd. Survivor China, Todd.
If I had to give, I want to say someone who we didn't already say, Amy Cusack.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Amy has never been back on Survivor, like what the shit is with that? But they had Haley in Survivor Game Changers. No, God, stop the presses. We need Haley forward on Game Changers. Freaking Jeff. Anyways,
or maybe Natalie Bolton.
Oh my God, why didn't I say Natalie? Natalie and Amy and like a future returning season together. Jeffrey, get your shit together. I'm coming to LA to talk to you. Amy Cusack is the right answer. Yes. Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy, you're missed. I don't know. I just like saying that now. Dan asks, proper pronunciation of ADHD. It's ADHD, but then when you transition from ADHD to dumbass, you have to kind of slur it a little bit, like ADHD dumbass. That is how Jonathan.
You got that, Dan?
ADHD MS. Got it.
You want to say you can't like Lego that long. It's ADHD MS. We'll practice later. We'll practice. We'll call Dan. With Trinity in the room. So both of you can learn together with me. Dylan says he wants to see Tommy again. He was one of I would love to see actually Thomas from 48 was really fun. I was really pissed off when I remember I was helping my sister move out of her apartment, and when I saw that episode, I was so pissed off. I was like, are you kidding me? That's when the season went downhill. Actually, it was the other weeks before that when it went downhill, but any recent
Oh my God, Carolyn! I keep forgetting Carolyn's queer.
Carolyn
Carolyn is who I want to see on Queer Survivor Midwest.
Carolyn.
Put me on with Carolyn. The two of us together in a season is.
I mean, all they have to do is apply. Hit me up. Jimmy asks any recent ex stories, Richie. Actually, no, because I finally blocked both my exes. I have no contact with my exes anymore. So
yes, Richie.
Yay! Any recent appointments?
What kind of appointments, Jimmy? I don't know how to properly answer the question because I don't know what he's asking.
I'm trying to think of I'm still trying to think of words because I keep thinking distracted. Actually, wait. No, wait, I think I lied before. I think I just remembered something that I could actually, because we did actually have ping pong balls. It was the cups I forgot.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot that. It was, I was gone for 4 hours of sleep the other night, or that night.
So we can expect ping pong balls.
Not a lot, but,
Only the ones you remembered to bring.
No context things. In terms of no context things, I would say,
Tree,
ping pong balls, Old Yeller.
You're gonna put someone down.
No.
No, he's saying that someone's gonna play like a dog.
I got that dog in me.
Actually, yes. I mean, actually, it really actually works well with that. Like some of the physical challenges we actually had, where players are willing to get down and dirty in the game and actually play the damn game. So I mean,
I would love nothing more than if they try to target my girl, non-gendered Randy, and they just come out with now they woken the dog in me, a la Amelia. I would love that.
Yeah, Jimmy likes it.
It's not hard to impress Jimmy. That's not really a huge accomplishment there, Richie.
All right, so we're going to do about one last minute for questions, and then we're gonna close it off. But yeah, I hope that answers. Do you want 4 or just those 3 nares?
That was excellent. That was really good. I can't wait to find out what Old Yeller means. I'm excited about that now.
I'm very curious about Tree. If it's simply just an idols in it, I'm gonna be very disappointed, Richie. I need it to be a whole plot line is about a tree.
Well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but
you can't. Time will tell. But we don't know.
There was a funny confessional I got to film with someone early on. That was just such a funny joke, but I can't say it because I was gonna say no context thing, but I'm like, no, that would give away who said the confessional. Episode 2.
Oh, God. Cannot.
Any Goro mentions this season? I think I did a couple times. God, it's been a really hectic last like 3 weeks. I am like, actually, wait, how long has it been? Let me check my calendar. How long has it been since like? Oh my God, it's only been 2.5 weeks. What the shit? I need a drink.
Richie, if I won the draft, say what?
Nope.
Nice try there.
Damn.
You're gonna use this draft as the old yeller.
Yeah.
Okay, Richie.
Watch that be the joke that escapes this season. Like,
All right,
all right,
Richie.
so I will start closing it out. So we do have our teams. Maris' team is Dylan, Kay, and Wade. Dan's team is Jake, Tyler, and Ryder. Trinity's is Corndog, Audrey, and Zach. Will's is Eva, Davidson, and Randy. We will give periodic updates throughout the season. Not week by week, but every so often we will get some updates for who's in the lead, who's where, and all the point updates. And so with that in mind, I am hoping we can maybe get a couple people to host a live breakdown in here as well, but no promises with that yet. I'm still looking into that with some potential people I'd love to have host it. But for now, I want to say thank you to everyone for watching. I'm Richie. I've been here with my co-host today. Oh, they were going to say your names.
Oh,
Maris.
well.
And then there's Dan on the bottom, just not saying anything. Stoic as always. Congratulations, Dan.
Thanks.
And then we've also had Trinity with us in spirit. Thank you everyone for watching.
Where's Trinity?
Trinity has to say goodbye.
Yeah, can we get a Trinity goodbye?
She better like this, Dan, or else I'm going to...
Trinity got a haircut midway through the podcast.
Goodbye, everyone. I made it further than my husband on Survivor Wisconsin. Trinity better like that, because that was your idea, Will. Let me just say that now. Okay, so I'm hoping the premiere will be Sunday. I will get more information soon. I'm still in the process of editing it, so by the end of the night, I should hopefully know a little bit more as to if it's able to come out Sunday or not. But again, thank you everyone so much for watching, and everyone have a great night.
Good night.
Bye.